Hello guys, this is Sunita. Welcome to your class, and now we are going to continue our chapter reading, chapter 5, the alien planet green moments role. So up to here we have read, and now we are going to start from here. The population of India is estimated to be 920 million today. Okay, like the article was written in 1994, so this was the population of that time 1994 की population है ये. But right now, what is the population of India? It's around 1.5 billion. Okay, more than the entire populations of Africa and South America. So at that time, also that India's population was the total of, means more than the total of Africa and South America. Okay, put together. No one familiar with the conditions in India would doubt that the hope of the people would die in their hungry hutments unless population control is given topmost priority. And here the writer is saying that if the population control will not be given the priority, then there will be a condition, there will be a situation when the people, there will be no dream of people. They will just think about to fill their stomach, means they'll just forget every dream. uh, to deal with the hunger of the people will be the greatest problem in the future time. And of course this is going on, as you can just see the condition of UP and Bihar and many other states. For the first time in human history, we see a transcending concern, the survival not just of the people but of the planet. This is the first time when we are just looking at the survival of, not, we are not looking for the survival of people कि लोग कैसे जिंदा रहेंगे, ये मुद्दा नहीं है. This is not the issue. Actually, the issue is how the planet will survive, because we are just cutting the forest in a very rapid rate. So in this way, we are worried that will the planet will exist or not. We have begun to take a holistic view of the very basis of our existence. The environmental problem does not necessarily signal our dismiss. It is our passport for the future. Okay, that this is the problem here, that we should have a balanced point of view to look at the problem. And uh, of course this environmental problem does not necessarily single of our dismiss, means जो ये problem आ रही है ये हमें death की तरफ इशारा नहीं करता है. in fact this is our passport for the future generation. हम ये तो हमारा passport है कि हम future generations तक पहुंच भी पाएंगे कि नहीं, means हमारे आने वाले जो पुश्ते हैं वो इस planet पे exist कर भी पाएंगे कि नहीं कर पाएंगे. हमें कोई टेंशन नहीं, हमारी डेथ नहीं होगी, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज फॉर द नेक्स्ट जनरेशंस. द इमर्जिंग न्यू वर्ल्ड विजन हैज assured in the era of responsibility. It is a holistic view, an ecological view, seeing the world as an integrated whole rather than a dissociated collection of parts. And now the time has come, we have to work together instead of just working separate. We have to work together because the overall we are the living beings of this planet, and to save this planet it is our moral duty. Industry has a most crucial role to play in this view era of responsibility. What a transformation would be affected if this industry has this industry can play a more important role than any other. Businessmen shared the view of the chairman of DuPont, Mr. Edgar S. Woolard, who 5 years ago declared himself to be the company's chief environmental officer. Okay, he himself just made the company's chief environmental officer. He said, our continued existence as a leading manufacturer requires that excel in environmental performance. And of course this was a very good step which has been taken by the chief of the company, that उन्होंने अपने आप को जो है ना चीफ एनवायरमेंटल ऑफिसर घोषित कर दिया कि in manufacturing of ऑफ कोर्स वी आर वेरी गुड, बट इन मैन्युफैक्चरिंग अगर हमें गुड होना है ना, हमें फर्स्ट आना है, तो हमें इन्वायरमेंटल परफॉर्मेंस भी इतना ही फर्स्ट रखना होगा, तभी हम सी अगर हमें मैन्युफैक्चर करना है तो हमें रॉ मटेरियल की ज़रूरत है. रॉ मटेरियल कहाँ से आता है? नेचर से आता है. सो वी आर टू कंजर्व द नेचर, वी आर टू प्रिजर्व द नेचर, दैट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ऑफ ऑल द स्टेटमेंट्स मेड बाय मार्गरेट थैचर ड्यूरिंग द ईयर्स ऑफ आवर प्राइम मिनिस्टरशिप, none has passed so decisively into the current coin of English usage as her fallacious words. No generation has a free hold on this earth. And really she has said very useful words, very important words, and play an important role to make you understand that no generation has a free hold on this earth. कि ये जो किसी का प्रभुत्व नहीं है. Nobody has a copyright on this earth. All we have is a life tenancy with a full repairing lease. मीन्स हमने जो है ना लीज पे ली है, अपनी जो लाइफ है हमने लीज पे ले रखी है फ्यूचर जनरेशन से. सो वी आर टू जस्ट टेक केयर ऑफ इट. इन द वर्ड्स ऑफ मिस्टर लेस्टर ब्राउन, वी हैव नॉट इनहेरिटेड दिस अर्थ फ्रॉम द forefathers, we have borrowed it from our children. So this is the gist of the chapter, which I think that we have not just borrowed it, we have not just inherited it from the forefathers. हमें जो है ना अपने पूर्वजों से ये जो चीज़ है पैतृक संपत्ति के तौर पे नहीं मिली, हमने आने वाले जनरेशन से उधार लिए, क्योंकि जो हमारा नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज थे वो हमारे फोरफादर्स ने खर्च कर लिया और अब हम नेक्स्ट जनरेशन का कर रहे हैं. सो यू नो अगर आप कोई चीज़ उधार लेते हो then you must take care that you should not just harm anything. You are to use that very safely, and the same the writer is saying. Thank you, have a nice day, and now let us discuss the question answers. Our first question is, locate the lines in the text that support the title The Alien Planet. Okay, this you can just find out many text lines in your text, and this question is nothing to be done in your notebook. Our second question is, what does the notice the world's most dangerous animal at a cage in the zoo at Lusaka, Zambia signify? So here the notice signifies that man is responsible for the depletion of resources and disastrous results of environment on earth. This is so serious that even man's survival is threatened. So now third question is, how are the earth's principal biological systems being depleted? कैसे ये depleted हो रहे हैं, कैसे ये नष्ट होते जा रहे हैं? So now the answer is, you know, the earth's principal biological systems are being depleted by excessive use of natural resources. So according to the Lester R. Brown, there are 4 principal biological systems of global economic system. Okay, and they are like fisheries, forest, grasslands and croplands. They are the foundation of global economic system. They supply us food and provide us raw material for industries. But man's demands on these systems are reaching an unsustainable level, you know, unsustainable level which cannot be maintained. Sustainable means maintained, जो एक level होता है, that balanced level होता है, but now it has reached to unsustainable level. Overfishing is a common because of a protein hungry world. The tropical forest face extinction due to the demand of firewood for cooking. Grasslands are being converted into wastelands, and deserts due to overgrazing. Pressure of population on croplands has affected their productivity. Okay, now the fourth question is, why does the author ever that the growth of world population is the strongest factors distorting the future of human society? And the answer is, the growth of world population is one of the strongest factors distorting the future of human society. Nani Palkiwala avers that the population explosion will pose a great threat to the future of human society. Okay, and overpopulation is upsetting all the plans of development, and it's putting a severe strain on the earth's principal biological systems. So of course this is leading poverty and unemployment, due to which development is hampered, due to which this development is just going lack. So these are the questions. Now first question, there's no need to do in your notebook, and the other questions are to be done in your notebook. So this chapter is done, guys. So thank you and have a nice, and I hope you have understood the chapter, and you have the chapter has really changed your point of view regarding the using of all these four biological systems. Thank you, have a nice day.